Hundreds marched through the streets of downtown Providence last night, protesting recent actions taken by ICE.
The event remained peaceful, thankfully, and was in solidarity with demonstrators out in Los Angeles, where things aren't so peaceful right now. Unrest has rocked the city. The National Guard recently deployed to L.A.
Kristen Burnell is live in Providence this morning with the details. Kristen.
Well, good morning, Kate and Patrick. This was just one of many protests against ICE happening across the country. The demonstration in Providence lasted about 2 hours last night, and we're told that organizers that about 700 people were in attendance. Now, a police presence was there as people peacefully walked and marched on the streets of Providence, protesting against ICE deportations and raids. Several elected officials joined the crowd, including State Rep Enrique Sanchez, who had urged on social media for a, quote, massive anti-ICE protest like the one in L.A. The state GOP chair called Sanchez's words an open invitation to anarchy. Sanchez says his statement was taken out of context. After starting at the corner of Westminster and Empire Streets, the crowd chanted as they marched toward the Providence Federal Center.
I just come from a second-generation family, so knowing I have grandparents that work so hard to be here, it's kind of, it's really disappointing to see a country want them out so bad.
I'm not protesting just for my parents. I'm protesting for any kid who had to be scared, thinking about their parents getting deported. It's so unfair. Nobody should think like that. Families should stay together.
And as we mentioned, several demonstrations like the one in Providence have been going on all across the country, including in Los Angeles, where President Donald Trump has activated the National Guard despite objections from local and state leaders. I'll have much more on that coming up in the next half hour. For now, reporting live in Providence this morning, Kristen Burnell, 12 News.
President Trump is stepping up immigration enforcement as anti-ICE protests continue nationwide.
In California, National Guard troops are now on the streets, a move some local and state leaders believe is adding to tensions. Kristen Burnell joins us live with the latest.
Well, this marks the first time in 60 years a president has called up the National Guard, something that's usually done by a governor. And now the Pentagon says that it is calling 700 Marines and an additional thousands of National Guard members to the city of Los Angeles. Protests began on Friday after federal agents arrested immigrants across L.A. This then sparked demonstrations in Chicago, Boston, and even here in Providence. Protesters blocked a major L.A. freeway and set fire to self-driving cars over the weekend, which prompted police to respond with tear gas and rubber bullets, leading to dozens of arrests. California is now suing the Trump administration over the troop deployment. The state's attorney general says it violates state rights, and LAPD's chief warned it creates major coordination problems. Governor Gavin Newsom says they've had everything under control and, quote, didn't have a problem until Trump got involved.
He's an incompetent governor. Look at the job he's doing in California. He's destroying one of our great states. And if I didn't get involved, if we didn't bring the Guard in, and we would bring more in if we needed it, because we have to make sure there's going to be law and order.
Now, back in 2020, President Trump said he could not activate the National Guard during the Black Lives Matter protest, as that would have to be done by the governor's request. Reporting for 12 News, I'm Kristen Burnell.